Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. A quick 3 and out. They're already giving up the ball. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. On a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Red Raiders come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brink. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive player right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it to the back. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Gators will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Oh, they're after him. Finds his man down the middle. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And you got to communicate.
And the Red Raiders want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Oh, he's getting ahead of stick. All the way. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
And the returner will be knocked down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create. Before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Got the tight end outside. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. His drive will open from the 15. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Fights off a defender. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Keeps it going. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Touchdown, Red Raider! Special teams proving to be special.
And the highlights just keep coming for this squad, man. Added a punt return now. Like, they've shown you everything all day. Now they show you this. An utter beatdown, but nice job catching the football, staying aggressive, good blocking, and just, man, oh, man, this has been a rough day for the other side.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Running inside, it's Bray. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Murphy. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Can they catch him? That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. The run inside, it's Woods. Maybe a crease. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. This time he wants to throw. Stepping to the right. Slings it downfield. Soft spot in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Run it with the fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run play action. Zings it complete to the right. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Give to the big fullback. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brady. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll go right back to it. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Punt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They bring him down strong. Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. Great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Cincinnati Bearcats and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Bruce Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
I caught up with the West Virginia head coach before the game. Guys, he told me that his quarterback deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Not only has he taken care of the ball and done a great job through the passing attack, he is devastating in the rushing game. He's been unstoppable this season in the red zone, a true dual-threat quarterback. I'll keep you posted on how he continues to rise in that Heisman conversation. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Cincinnati's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Bully ball on third and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So West Virginia's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. Last time out, more than 150 yards and a couple of trips to the end zone. Running inside, it's Cook.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. From the gun on third down, Hawkins. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Got a little grass. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Michael Hawkins throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They are on. Down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And the Mountaineers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. On the move. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And this guy's been a weapon throughout the season, man. You've seen him, the ability to throw the football and make plays, but also, just like on this play, man, with his legs, he's going to make you...
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Back to throw, it's French. Fires to the wideout. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. The Bearcats will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. A designed run for the quarterback. There he goes. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Mountaineers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The run inside. It's Cook.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that upthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a run.
They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Using his legs, it's Cook. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback may change this route. They go play action with Hawkins. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. In the red area, it's Cook. Tough to run the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Keeps it on the option. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Big fella moving. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mountaineers. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. There's a crease. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, you'll take that completion.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds. It's French. Unleashes to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Good right down the boulevard. Now the lead is down to 11.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has him back, ready to dive into that playbook. Hawkins. Snagged out in the air. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. He'll try to do it himself. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the 1st half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling them in the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, it's not open. Take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run?
Grabs it up to 25 in stride. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to the well. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. A little screen to the running back. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
This offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's French. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds a man in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Payne. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Timeout called, Cincinnati using it second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Makes a grab and room to run. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Bearcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And earlier, this offense had to settle for 3. Nice job finishing the half, punching it in the end zone, cutting into this lead, and gaining the momentum in the football game.
And the extra point is good. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. A run for the quarterback. Picks up the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback keeps it. Made a defender miss. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football scores from around the country.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin with Arizona State in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's the Sun Devils sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. That is another solid victory for this team, who now gets to 5-1 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Morgantown. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory.
The Bearcats will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood.
There's a little room there. Quick step and go. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Throwing, Hawkins. Going to try to get it himself. Open space at the 25. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Cook. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Looking for room, it's Perry. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Going to take a shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. And the Mountaineers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback will keep it. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. There's still plenty of time. You see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Off play action on first down. Pulls it in. It's Grover. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Michael Hawkins. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Strachan. Tripped up for the tackle. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this.
He's got it down the right side. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They go play action with Hawkins. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
It's incomplete, and we'll change into the field now. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Michael Hawkins on the play action. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. And the Bearcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a gap, it's Perry. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively.
Off to the races to the right. He's at the 50, at the 30, inside the 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Man, Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They'll run it on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
Might have a chance. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, it's third and short, and the offense is trying to go outside with the toss play, but too much.
Forget the punt. He's going to throw it. Hogs it downfield. And the pass goes incomplete, and they rise up to stop the fake punt on fourth down. They managed to get the throw off, but couldn't get the completion. You always wonder, why not just leave the offense out there and run a pass play? They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there, it didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Wants to throw. It's French. Fires downfield. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. On the option. Quick toss. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. This is a designed run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because in the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Absolute shank. Missed it. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. They go play action with Hawkins. Pressure coming. Got it outside. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the pummeling has started. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have Dropping back, it's French. Got it. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. And the Bearcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Grover. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Makes the grab. It's Jones. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Gibson. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Calls it in. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Here comes the option. Maybe some room here. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bearcats! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this offense runs the option. They didn't need the option. The quarterback does a great job understanding that what the defense is trying to do. He's got space. He takes it. Why pitch it when I don't have to? Makes the big, long, explosive touchdown play for this offense.
He's got it. 2-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Timeout called. Cincinnati using it 2nd. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Hawkins fires to the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Gibson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Makes a catch. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And what a great play right there by the pass rush, affecting the QB's rhythm, David. He didn't have a chance to throw that on time. They forced him to scramble. Everything broke down. He tried to go get it himself, but you saw the speed catch up to him, bring him to the ground, and the defense, they win it for their team.
Just great job taking away the initial read, right? Like he wanted to throw the football. Great initial coverage. Then it breaks down a little bit, and now you got to chase. You got to play that 2nd play. They do it masterfully. In a big moment, man, they chase him down, they get to the QB, and they call game and walk out of here with the W.